Okay, let's continue do our rigging, and today we are going to make some paint weight for our character. For example, if we move our hand, some body parts move imperfectly. For example, uh, when we move our character, uh, she is squished in different positions, and we are going to understand how we gonna move our character and clean uh, weight for this character. For example, if you do some skinning with a perfect bind skin, for example, if you do closest distance and some uh, geodesic voxels method maybe, uh, and you will check your character. If your character moves perfectly, you don't need to make paint skin weight. Paint skin weight needed if your movement is some weird, if you move your arm and some body parts move together, and paint skin weight will help you to clean this. For example, if you move your character, uh, some belt move together, and this means we should make some paint skin weight on these parts. Okay, let's make some character in static pose. First. Okay. Let's start from our head. For example, if we move this character in this way, our head shouldn't squish, and we can do it with paint skin weight. We are going to select some body, and with the right mouse button, paint skin weight. In the paint skin weight tool, sorry. It should be black. I don't know, it's not black. It should be black as here, but when we select some body parts, it's not black. Oh, now it's black. We should hide all stuff in the hierarchy, in the body hierarchy, and now we can paint weight correctly, and we should see this weight map. uh, Paint skin weight, it means we have some bones, and we have some bones influence on the geometry. And if you select in the hierarchy some bone, you can see these hips affect on this area of vertices and faces. And if we clean this area and make some more adjustments, apply some white color on it, it means it will be more affected. And if you have some shading here, smooth shading, it means when the leg will be bent, in this area the painting will be smooth, for example, not so hard but smooth. For example, for head we need some hard smooth, uh, we need some really black, really white color, and if we apply some white color here, our face will not squish like this. We need to select some necessary bones. For example, we can start from neck and continue to the head, and adjust some weight adjustments on it. For example, here we have some lockers, and we can lock some bones, and when we paint weight, this weight will not go away. For example, if we deselect this weight and paint in the black color, it means from this bone, this weight will go to another bone. And that's why when you try to paint weight in one case and you deselect all of these faces will go to another bone, and the movement can be some with imperfections. That's why you should paint weight very carefully and understand how it separate weight between bones, and start maybe from the beginning with the weight drawing to the end. For example, here we are going to adjust, I think, um, uh, really white value. For example, we are going to move by using this neck. If we move this bone, our head shouldn't squish. We are not going to use this bone, and we are going to check how this joint will move and understand how much how we should rearrange this paint weight. For example, let's paint skin weight and start from the head. And I'm going to adjust white color for all of this head. For adjustments, we have different settings. We have some brush, we have some size of this brush. When I press B on the keyboard and the left mouse button, I can change the size of this brush, and I can change method of the paint operations. We can replace, and we have value. Uh, if we have value 1 and make some replace, it means when we select some vertices here, the weight becomes 1. This value, it means how much weight here we have. And we can use some add method, smooth method, scale method, and replace. If you want to deselect these vertices, you can press Ctrl, and with the Ctrl it deselected. But now we need to add some more influence on the last bone, and it means it will be not squish when this bone is moves. This bone is moves even when we rotate our neck. But on the neck, I want to use some smooth rotation here. We should also keep our neck with the smooth transitions. But our face should be really hard. And with the replace method and value 1, we can repaint and select all of these faces. And now our character becomes more natural. Then we are going to make some smooth here. We can select our neck, and now we are going to make some maybe add, maybe smooth, and also we can press shift on the keyboard. When you press shift, our manipulator becomes in the smooth in the and when we press shift on the keyboard, we can make some smooth transition here. Now I'm selecting some neck, and I'm going to make some smooth here and understand how it will be moved. Maybe in the head selection, we also can change this painting. You should go between near joints and use some different settings for them. Here we are going to add. With the add method, we can fix this side. And now we are going to make some shift smooth. And in the neck, we are going to also add here. But do it really carefully, because when you move it not correctly, it can be some even worse when it automatically smooth, or maybe automatically adjustment. When you use some paint operation add, you can use some little value here, and by applying this little value, you can draw with one color, or maybe we can replace and set that we have uh, this paint value here, and it will be some smooth shading with this value for this paint weight, maybe something like this. And you should also check how it looks in this position, and maybe make some adjustments more. And also, if you want to add, you can use some add method here. Oh no, I think it's not so good. When you're done, you press Q on the keyboard, and also you should, when you finish, you should check how it moves. For example, you clean some part of, uh, for example, you clean head, check how it moves. If this moves almost perfect, you can go to another body part. I think this enough for the character movement. You should understand your character will not move in the really big amplitude with the head, and you can check if you will animate in this way. The movement is almost right, and we can keep this like this. And also, when you finish, you can go to the bind pose and save your character. And also, please make some reserve copy when you do some paint skin weight, because sometimes it can be undo, and if you paint really uh, if you face with a really hard situation in the paint skin weight, you will have some reserve copy. I'm also will keep some reserve. and continue do my paint skin weight tool. Okay, let's select paint skin weight, and I'm going to move in the shoulders and understand how I'm going to uh, anim how I'm going to paint my arms. And also I have in the settings in the skin, we have some mirror skin weight. For example, we can make one arm and then mirror the skin weight to another part of skin. And here we have some skin clusters, and we can source target, make some mirror adjustments here. Uh, Mirror, it means when you finish with the one side, you can mirror the skin weight to another side. But it's work not perfect. That's why you should maybe do it uh, for both arms by your hand. Okay, let's move first our arm, and we can understand how we should fix this situation. For example, we can move our body part by using this spine, and I'm going only fix uh, this area with a paint skin weight. And I should understand how I can fix this. For example, here I want to make some smooth, bless you. If I draw in the smooth way here, these adjustments almost clean. Here I want to add more influence on the shoulder. And be careful with the radius of your paint weight tool, and be careful in this area also when you can draw. When you're drawing, please be careful with this area. And also, if you want to clear, you can make some control, or you can in the replace method, you can inverse with a control and deselect some influence here and make some smooth transition in the end with the shifts, with the pressing of the shift on the keyboard. And also we can use add method with a really small values and understand how it should be, how it should looks. When you finish, you need to check in the uh, how it calls in the shading mode. I think these adjustments is enough for this part, and we can, for example, see now you can see these weird vertices appear. It sometimes happened when you redraw your weight. For example, this vertex can be moved in the different bones. It sometimes happens. For example, here is, and also we have some influence here, and we can check this vertex and apply this vertex for the head or for the neck. And also we can check our shoulder. In the shoulder we have our arm. Where is the adjustment? Well, here you can see a really gray color. It means on the thumb, when we move the thumb, this vertex also will move together with this thumb. And we can replace and deselect this vertex from this arm. And also we can check not only right shoulder, also left shoulder, and replace from these bones. And here also. And now we clean this messy from this side. It sometimes happens when you repaint skinned weight. This skin weight can move from the neck to the even thumb. And if it happens, you can select the thumb and remove this weight from this thumb. And this weight come back to the neck, I hope. And always check how it moves. For example, let's clean this part when we move our chest. We can make some add and try to add some more value here. This vertex, we should find this vertex and affect what will affect. Oh, now I can find. Okay, here we can, with the smooth, fix this imperfection. It's really difficult to find and investigate on which bone this weight will adjust it. Sometimes you should check every bone and understand how it moves, check it, and replace with the paint skin weight. And now it moves, I think, more naturally. And also, let's check our shoulder. Shoulder moves well, and we should make the same on this side. We can squish it and go to the right shoulder. Left shoulder. And here I'm going to use some add method. Maybe. Oh, maybe we can try to mirror this weight from this part to another part. Let's select our skin and we can mirror skin weight from each side. Now this is done, I think, with the mirror. It moves not so perfect, but not so bad. I think it's enough for this body. And let's check the movement with the cloth. For the cloth, we also should adjust some maybe skin. The same for the suit. We should change this weight. Something like this. And also we can change our arms. And make some adjustments. When you see some intersections with this method, you can add some little value here and it will move with the body. And also we should check the bell. For example, when we move arms, our bell shouldn't move. That's why we can make some hard adjustments for the belt. Let's select paint weight and check how it moves. For example, if you select right arm, you can see this gray color. We should deselect this gray color from the leg and our belt will not move. We can do it in the different way. We can deselect it from our legs with the replace method, for example, with the value 0, we can replace it. Or we can go to the hips and replace with the value 1, and it means when the hips moves, this belt have some hard adjustments for all of these vertices and will not move without different with different spines or maybe legs. And we can invert selection here. And also we can make some isolate selection and hard draw every single vertex here, and make some hard adjustment, replace with the value 1 on the hips. And it means when you replace it for 1 from other joints, it will go away. For example, you can make influence by using only one joint. If it should not squish, if it should go like a hard detail, you can use this method. And when you move your leg, now this belt will not move together. Okay, let's select our body and go to bind pose. Now it will not move with your arm, with your legs. But I think we should change this a little bit. When we move like this, we can change the body. Let's hide our clothes and go to the body. Let's paint skin weight on the leg. We can use some add method and make some heart here. And every time when you add, you can smooth, make some more smoothment. And let's move this leg too. And also let's go back with the clothes. And paint skin weight on the clothes too. Maybe we should also use some belt here, and maybe we can select and maybe some add. We can do it really careful with a really less value and make some little adjustment here, but not black, but right on the right. Okay, maybe something like this. Not perfect, but work. Okay, let's go to the bind pose. What else we should fix? We should check every joint you have, and please check in the uh, amplitude. For example, you will use this animation, for example, and you should check how you are going to animate this character. For example, if you are not going to move character in this way, it shouldn't be painted because this paint weight can ruin your skin. And if you are not going to animate in this way, you can skip these joints and not even paint. Only fix imperfections for the key movement of your character. For example, when we can't move our finger in this amplitude, for example, it's not natural. That's why we can only fix a little bit. For example, we are going to move this thumb like here, like this, and I'm going to clean this little bit. And also we should clean the body and our clothes also. When we move our thumb, we can smooth little bit here. And here we can replace and clean the effect. For example, we should check and fix our fingers for movement. We should clean this effect. And we select our glove and go to paint skin weight. Or maybe we can hide our clothes and understand how body will appear. First, we will clean our body. After, we can clean our clothes. Here we will use some replace, and with inverse selection I will decrease this effect of clothes parts. When you check every bone, you can find where you can fix these imperfections and clean this messy. And also here we need to add some more strength value on this bone. It should be something like this. For example, here we have more influence, and we can make some smooth in between these bones. Now it's more correct, and if we check this movement, it will go almost perfect. But we need also checks again. Here we have this effect, and we should clean. Now you can see this movement is almost perfect, almost. Okay, let's go to the bind pose. Paint skin weight is really difficult, I think, in the rigging part, because you should check every bone, check every vertex, how it moves. And if it moves not correctly, you should check. Now this body moves well, and also we should make some mirror copy here, because in this part we have these imperfections. We can also select our skin and paint skin weight. Now it's from positive to negative. Let's mirror. But I think it's not work, this mirror copy. Better do on the every part of your body. Again, this paint weight, it's uh, really difficult in painting, I think. Again, select replace value 1, and with the control we can inverse and remove, or we can make some value 0, and without control we can also draw in the black manner and clear different fingers. And also we can move like this and check. And with the add, we can use some little value and add color on your thumb. Uh, the more white color on the bones, it means this is a hard influence. And in betweens, you should use some smooth method, and this smooth will help you to bend your geometry in the proper way. And also, if you want to more effect on this bone, you should draw white color, something like this. And if you not going to affect on the other geometry, you should remove and replace value here from this bone. And you should check every joint you have and redraw the value from these fingers. Here you can see influence, and we should replace from this finger. And when you replace influence from different fingers, you can see better result. And also we have some gloves, and for the gloves we should do the same. Hmm? Yes, I'm going to remove gloves, and my character will be without gloves. I think it is better in this case. I think it's enough for these arms. Let's cue from this paint, and let's check this sum. I think when we move, we shouldn't affect for the arm. The paint method, you mean you add or remove some influence from different bounds and geometry. For example, if you have imperfections, it means some bones affect on the different positions of your geometry. That's why you should check and by your hand adjust the influence, correct influence for these areas which have imperfections. And also we can do it. And we can select every joint here, and we can rotate like this. Our fingers is not so perfect, and we should again go to paint skin weight and select necessary joints. And we can do some smooth, we can do some add method, and move our geometry in the proper way. And don't forget to use some smooth. Smooth will help you. Now you can see imperfections, and you can add or delete some influence, smooth it a little bit, and now it's better. When you select every bone here, for example, you want to make sorry, let's select again. With the shift selection, we can select every bone in this hierarchy. And when you select every bone in this hierarchy, you can simultaneously squish every finger like this. And it's rotate correctly, for example, like this. And also we can use some X-ray joints and deselect joints, select geometry. Now you can see when we move our arms, some vertices from the body can be moved together, and we should fix this situation and find which joint affect on this area. Oh, we can add some influence here, and it automatically removes from the different joints. Okay, let's delete these gloves because we don't have so many time to fix these gloves. But here we have good influence, and here very bad. And okay, we fixed our head. And also you should check your hairs. If your hairs not so good, you should also paint skin weight for this. And also check your clothes. If everything okay, I think we can keep this. Okay, let's save skin and go to the bind pose, and move our let's add some controllers, control rig, and with this control rig, check check it again, because this control rig also have IK handles, and when you move it, sometimes we should uh, clear our paint skin weight again, because the movement with the control rig and IK handle is really difficult and different when you move every bone by your hand. And also you should check Some small intersections this not so big deal. For example, you can change it or you can skip this. For example, I want to change this paint skin weight for when I move my arm, right shoulder. I can add some less value here, something like this. And don't forget, when you use a control rig, don't use go to bind pose from the skin, use it in the control rig. Go to the static pose, and it's better for when you use control rig. And also here we have also controller for the head, and we can understand how it moves. Here we have some controller, but now our eyes is move not so good. We should change our eyes and adjust constraint for them. For example, on the eyes, we don't need make some rig. We have some skin on our lashes and brows, but our eyes should be without skin. And we can go and unbind on selected eyes, and we should make some constraint for these eyeballs, and maybe we can do it. We can select this controller, go to the head effector, and we should parent these eyes to the head effector. And go to the constraint and make some parent. Again, let's select our eyes. Let's move them from the body, and we can, with this middle mouse button, put it in the head effector. When the head will moves, these eyes also move together. And even if we move our neck, these also eyes move together. But in this position, the eyes move not correctly. Maybe we can change center pivot on every eye group, and let's check the movement. I think eyes moves correctly, but here we have some lashes. For the lashes, we don't draw any effect, paint skin weight. That's why we can select our eyes also and paint skin weight. And again, put hard value, replace for the one uh, on the eyes. And select this geometry, paint skin weight, select head, replace for the value 1. Now these lashes not squish and not disappear when you rotate your head. And also eyes on the perfect position. Okay, save this, go to the bind pose. And also for the eyes, we can create a controller. This controller will help you to keep your eyes on the position. You can use previous year's lecture, and in the end, you have uh, settings for the eye controls. Maya eye rigging. And for the eye rigging, here you can see new controller, and you can also watch some tutorials. Here we have some controller, here we have some circles for eyes. We can do it the same by using some circles. We can create a controller by yourself. Add some nerve circle, rotate it. Place it in front of the eyes. Controllers are not affecting on your character. Controllers needs for animation. For example, if you want to quick animate, you can use controllers. When you animate controllers, your character also have some animations. But controllers, it's not of uh, for example, you can animate without controllers. You should create only rigging and painting, and also with using some bones, you can animate it by yourself. But if you have controllers, it's easy to manipulate with your rigging and joints. That's why controllers sometimes are not used because you need to bake your animation from controllers to the bones for exporting this animation to the engines for the Unreal and for the Unity because controllers will not export it into the engines. That's why sometimes this step skipped and not using and when you animate some cartoon characters and render it in Maya controllers, it's necessary because you have a lot of animations and you shouldn't bake after that into the bones. And sometimes it's needed or not needed. That's why controllers have less meaning in the rigging process. But with using controllers, you can easily make some adjustments. For example, for the eye, you can use this group of controllers and animate the eye's position. For example, let's make some eyes here. And here also. Adjust these controllers for the eyeballs. Maybe something like this, and we can group these controllers. We can freeze transformation for these controllers and for the group. And make some adjustment. And also we should clean our eyes transforms, freeze transform, but it's already freezed. And now we can make some aim constraint. And now if we move this controller, why it's not work? Maybe we can ungroup this eye. And let's make some constraint again. Let's undo this. Let's select nerves, eye, and make constraint. Aim. Maybe now it works. You should select controller first, then select your target and make some aim constraint. Now it works. When you move this controller, you can move your eye. And also we should make some parent here. When you move this group, your eyes will move together. This is the purpose of eye rigging. For example, you can move it, but we also should apply controllers here, I think, because our eyes will not move with these controllers. This controller group should be also parent of our head effector. And when we move our group, these controllers also move together. And with this hierarchy, you can use these controllers to manipulate with the eyes. For example, you can directly animate your eyes, for example, move like this and make some animation on it, but easier to use this controller rig for your eyes and move it easily and animate your character well. Now I think we've done with the character setup, and we can make some pose for the character, and you also can submit your work. Maybe when you're creating the pose for your character, understand the character behavior, how it should looks. Maybe we can pose arms and fingers. And also when you're posing your character, you will understand uh, how your rig works, and also check every piece of your rig. And here we also need to paint skin weight. Okay, something like this. And when you finish with your pose, you can make some screenshot and also send your file to the submission. Now we've done with the rigging. Next lecture will be about animation, and we will start to animate this character. And now we've done with this lecture for today.